Roll the corn. Hit the like button, hit the share button, put the like, put the corn, put where you're from in the comments. Put the corn and put where you're from in the comments. Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Now, Keisha the Hood Princess. Follow Keisha the Hood Princess. Follow Casey Macon. Now, yesterday, roll the corn. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat, my people. Keisha, I love you and I'm in love with you. Put the corn, put where you're from in the chat, cause I'm on a spree, I'm on a killing spree right now. I'm out to kill. Anything going against the truth, I'm out to kill it. Whatever I got to do to kill it. North Carolina, Maryland, Kansas in the building. Listen to me. Compton, California, Keisha the Hood Princess, Texas, Hartford, Connecticut. Now listen to me closely, people. Listen to me closely. Listen to me closely. I put out a video talking about I will debate Umar Johnson for $50,000, right? Yes, I did that. Yes, I stand on that. Yes, I'm ready and I'm equipped for that. I've been up all night putting together a receipt catalog that will kill anything moving. I've been up all night putting together a receipt catalog that's going to kill everything moving. A whole hour worth of receipts of ancient melanated Tamaricans. Receipt, 600 receipts. Back to back, ready to run them down. Anybody back who won't smoke. Now, that's for Umar Johnson. This goofy right here, look out. We know the truth now, a fan of this goofy. He putting up 50K, but won't debate for free. I don't talk to dummies for free. No. You want content. You want to be known. You want to be acknowledged as an intellectual. I'm not gonna give you that, bro. You not intellectual. You not on nobody level to debate nobody. But I tell you what I do since you wanna. I'm tell you what I do since I'm a thinking man. Tell you what I do. You got 3 of y'all. It's all 3 of y'all, right? Don't you got a thing called the syndicate? Don't you got a thing called the syndicate with 3 Pan-Africans? It's 3 of y'all, right? Put in the comments or 2 if it's 3 of these Pan-Africans called the syndicate. It's 3 of them, right? 3? Put in 2 if that's what's going on. They got a panel called the syndicate with 3 Pan-Africans, right? Okay. This the deal I got for y'all. This the We Know the Truth Now special. I got a coupon going on right now. Get your coupon if you want to get me on your shit. I need 60,000. I need 20 from you, the other 2 Pan goofies, against me by myself for 60. How about that? How about that? Yeah. You want to play the game or you want to debate somebody so bad, I'm not getting on your thing for free, bro. You just want to put up on YouTube, I debated We Know the Truth Now. I hope I get some likes. I hope I get likes and views and somebody take me as an intellectual. How about 60? It's 3 of y'all, 20 against my 60 by myself. You got the Monday morning, just like Umar. Yeah, you want the smoke? You got the Monday morning, and I'm going to pull up where all y'all at with my 60,000, just like I told Umar. It's 3 of y'all. I need 20 20, 20, 60, three of y'all on that side of the table, me and my 60 on this side of the table, cash money with the camera for the people to vote. You got the Monday morning to respond. How about that? Since y'all want to play on the internet, I'm not playing, bro. Y'all playing. I'm serious as a heart attack, bro. About this teaching and our true history, bro. This ain't no game. This ain't even about no money, bro. This about y'all are not finna waste my time, bro. That's why I never debated you, because you going to waste my time with that preschool information, bro. And I'm going to get mad and really want to pop you upside your head, bro. You got kids' knowledge, bro. You not even up here to even be playing with me like that. Talking about a DNA test. I ain't got time to play with you, bro. A lot of these people are on the internet trying to get famous and trying to make money, bro. I'm not doing now one of them. I don't need to make no money. I'm not trying to be famous. I just happen to get followers and they listen to the knowledge. But I'm not trying to be famous off of this, bro. This is not about personal gain. But for y'all to waste my time, I gotta bust y'all upside the head and I gotta hit you somewhere, bro. I ain't got time to play with y'all with that preschool knowledge, bro. Go over there and play with them other guys for free on the internet. I'd rather talk to my virtuous people on my virtuous live. I get spiritual enlightenment out of talking to my people, bro. I don't do this for debates. That's why you never see me on a debate. I could have been debated everybody. But since y'all want to act like I'm ducking and dodging, bro, I got $60,000 for the syndicate and paying Pork Chop City and his two paying goofies. All three of y'all can get it for 60. You got the Monday morning, just like Umar. Now, yo, playtime over. Playtime over. Let's see who ducking and dodging now. Let's see who ducking and dodging. Look what I told on these people. I got 50 for this goofy too. I got 50 for this goofy too. Yeah. Y'all think Truth ducking? Truth don't duck no smoke. I never ducked smoke in my life. I had problems in the street. I didn't duck the smoke. I had problems with court cases over drug cases. I ain't ducked the smoke. I ain't ducking no smoke, bro, from nobody. The government, paying goofies, internet niggas, I don't duck smoke. Street niggas, I don't duck no smoke, bro. You don't know me. I'm not one of these regular guys, bro. My 60,000 didn't come from the internet. It's going to come out of my pocket. And I'm going to bet it because I have researched and trained like Floyd with these books for 12 years. I've been training for 12 years to knock you out. Get in here. But you're going to pay me like I'm Floyd. You're going to pay me like I'm Floyd, nigga. I'm not getting in there sparring just to be out there catching nicks upside the eye. Nah, we ain't catching no nicks on this original Indian tobacco Indian face. You not touching it for free. Roll the corn. So y'all can quit trying to get free debates with y'all poor cheap ass. You want some content? You better go get it elsewhere. You're not getting it from me. Pork Chop City, I got 60 for the syndicate. What Birdman say? What Birdman say on the on Breakfast Club? All three of y'all can get it. Me against all three of y'all for 60. How about that? You got the Monday morning. Roll the corn. Or get out my way. Stop playing. Stop playing. Roll the corn. Let's get into a couple of receipts. Whoa. Mississippi Mound with the sun with the all-seeing eye artifact. They turned it into a Mississippi seal, people. The all-seeing eye with the sun was the Mississippian culture's Artifacts on the artifacts, people. That's why the state of Mississippi turned it into the state seal. What that look like right there? The all-seeing eye with the sun, that's the Sirius star with the sun. That's a Ru ideology, right? Right? See, they won't show you this. They won't show you this. Why y'all putting that on top of the mound? Why is that on top of the mound picture? The sun with the all-seeing eye on top in the middle of the mound. I told y'all. I'm gonna get on this ancient culture. Y'all playing talking about some Indians. I'm gonna go back to the mounds before Egypt was ever built, showing y'all astrology with the mounds, people. The state of Mississippi already knew what they were looking at because they found the artifacts with the all-seeing eye in the mounds, and they used it as the state seal of Mississippi. Do you see that? Y'all think I'm just making this shit up? Y'all think I ain't ready to debate these fools? Talking about y'all got artifacts in Africa 3 million years old. I know 2 artifacts in America. The Birdman artifact from Virginia is weight is millions of years old. Then we got the hammer in Texas, millions of years old. You can't show me no artifact older than what we found over here. Then I'm gonna show you the people, our people came over there and taught all y'all ass. I got a whole hour worth of the most powerful receipts known to man. Anybody want smoke, they're gonna pay for this research I done. Y'all not just finna, I give it to my people for free on my live. But if y'all want to debate me, I don't spar for free, big dog. Matter of fact, I don't even spar. I've been retired. I'm Floyd Mayweather. I'm retired. I don't spar. Spar for what? What I'm sparring for? I done gave you 50 and 0. I don't do no sparring, but if I get back in there to spar, you finna kick in. You finna pay me. I got in there and did this research for my people, and I gave it to, if you've been on my page and been seeing all these receipts, you know all my receipts. You already know them. When you see them, you already know who put them out there first. You already know. My people know the truth. It's the people on the outside that don't know the truth. That's watching these other people who are telling you misdirection. I never gave my people misdirection, not one day. And I never will. But for y'all to waste my time, I'm going to tell y'all mouth out. Roll the coin. The Syndicate. Let me show it one more time so y'all won't think. Pork Chop City and his 2 Pan Goofy partners, 20 against my 60 in front of the world. Let the people vote on it. 60 cash on the table. You got the Monday morning. I'm like 50 Cent. You got the Monday. I need my money my Monday. If y'all don't come up with that, don't ask me for no more debates. I'm not one of these other guys who just want to debate y'all and just chop it up, bro. I don't want to chop it up with y'all bad energy people, bro. I don't even want to be around you bad energy people, bro. But I do it to show my people I would tear one of y'all head off and pass y'all money out on the internet, bro. They're going to say that boy Truth now a fool. He done won the man money. He cash out $100 all over the internet. I'm on the internet like this, just cash out people. What's your cash out? I'm going to get my respect because I ain't doing it for no money. Roll the coin. Let's get back to the information, man. 60 for the Syndicate. Monday morning, be there, call it out, show me you ready, and I'm pulling up. That's on my child. Roll the coin. Cornish, Mississippi. Cornish, Mississippi, with the all-seeing eye with the mound. Didn't I tell y'all Queen Elizabeth lived on the Cornish corn wall? Didn't I tell y'all that? Didn't I teach you that? Huh? They know that these mounds in Mississippi are just like the mounds in England. They call them the same thing. Cornwall, Cornish. Look at the picture. All seeing eye, sun, Mississippi. Cornish, Mississippi. That's where the Cornish got their name from over there in England. Let me give y'all, let me tell you, let me explain something to y'all, bro. I don't even come to teach today. I'm just gonna come off the dome. I'm gonna come off the dome. I'm off the dome today. Freestyle. Listen to me. Our ancient melanated culture built these mounds, people, and they were going around the world. They were going around the world building mounds all over the world before anybody had any information about anything, astrology or math or mound building or agriculture. Our people was already moving around, putting it on the ground all over the world, not just in America, all over the world. Right? Now think about this. Sumerians, mound builders. I showed you the corn with them. Egyptians, descendants of, mixed in with other mound builders that was the Cushites. The Cushites were mound builders. Right? In this valley, agriculture, mound builders. Ancient China, mound builders. Ancient Scotland, ancient Ireland, which they start calling Celtics, mound builders. Think about this. This is something to think about. What if all of these great cultures that these people promote to this day come from here with different names? Think about that. What if all them other people, hunter-gatherers around the world, changed our original teachings and mound building and agriculture to different names and said they are those people? Think about that. I know it's hard for a lot of y'all to believe, but my research is showing me Sumerians were our people. Cushites and Nubians were our people. Indus Valley was our people. Ancient China was our people. You know South America was our people. Because it's the same teaching over and over and over and over again in different places of the world. Everybody didn't have this knowledge in the old world, people. Japan, same thing, Chris. The mound in the middle of Japan, huge. The Caribbean people came from the mainland of Timeri. That's where they come from. Taino and Arawak come from the mainland, people, and went to the islands. Just think about that. Now, if I can prove that, I would shake up history, people. And that's what I've been aiming to do. I showed you the Sumerian corn agriculture, Egypt, Kush corn agriculture. I don't show you that stuff for nothing. It's showing you where the knowledge came from and the bloodline of the people came from. Somebody already flagged on my page, bro. It's all good. I love you and I'm in love with you. Flag on, bro. But what I got to say is, just think about that. Think about stuff like this. Just simple things, right? Just simple things. The ancient piazza bird on the Mississippi River looked just like the flag of the Tartary. The ancient piazza bird of Mississippi looking just like the flag of Tartary and the flag of China. Why is that so? I'm the only guy on the internet that told y'all we were the Tartarians. What if everything great on this earth came from the Mississippi Valley? The original people of the knowledge and the structure building. Think about that, bro. You can't just say that this can't happen. This can happen. One original people created that knowledge that went around the world, people. Everybody wasn't smart enough to put that play together. You think it's 8 civilizations doing beautiful things like that in 10,000, 8,000 BC? No, ain't no 8 civilizations built no pyramids and mounds aligned with stars with all of this mining and agriculture and astrology and moon and that. Ain't nothing but one culture done that. Where did they come from and spread out to the rest of the world? That's where I attack the knowledge at. I don't attack it from what's already built and already knowledgeable. Egypt and Kush is already knowledgeable of this knowledge for thousands of years. Where did they get it from? Right? So I just want y'all to look at this thing from a different perspective. When I go look at the queens of England, the kings of England, they living on the Cornwall, with mounds, just like over here. When I go look at ancient China, mound pyramids, said to be built by Chinese emperors. That's a lie. It was already there when the Chinese emperor was born. I go look at Samaria. We got tails, mounds with adobe bricks, just like in South America. I go look at Egypt. We got pyramids and tumuli, mounds of our ancestors in Duat under these places. We got that in mounds in North America, going underground with tombs. All of the pyramids in Mexico and in Peru got tombs under the pyramids. But who done it first? Then I look at the oldest, what you call it? The oldest mummification. The oldest mummification found in America. The oldest star alignment with a structure on the ground found in America. 14,000-year-old mounds aligned with stars in America. Ain't no other culture done that before us, people. That's all I'm trying to get my people to realize. Those are the descent of the ancestors of our people today who became Indians. The mound builder is the ancestor of the Southeastern Indian. Your ancestor didn't come from no West Africa. He came from the mound complexes, the Mississippi River. They align Orion and Sirius in the Pleiades star system with mounds way before Egypt ever done it. Roll the coin. I ain't gonna say nothing about that. Anybody got any questions? Hop in the chat. I ain't gonna say nothing about it. I ain't gonna speak on that Egypt stuff. I ain't even gonna speak on that. Let's keep going. I got a couple of receipts for y'all. Right? I got a couple of receipts for y'all. Roll the coin. You just gotta look at this thing different, man. Just look at it a little different. Just look at it a little different. Roll the coin. Now, mound builders' treasures since the discovery of America by white people. Mound builders' treasures, earth and metal, right? So we talking about these people finding treasures. Copper and tin found in the mounds, just like copper and tin, the same copper and tin found in Thebes, Egypt. Do you see that? Watch this. The bronze found in Peru, example, has substantially the same proportions of copper and tin as in the specimens from Thebes, Egypt. See that? Same stuff. Same copper and tin, people. The same thing we created over here went to other places. That's all I'm trying to show you. Mound builders had this copper and tin put together. Now Egypt got it. I showed y'all all the things that's a similarity that's found in these mounds, right? I like to show y'all things that are concrete things, right? Now, this is a mound. This is the mound right here with the all-seeing eye over the mound. The same mound, right? And it's some beautiful stuff found out there. Same mound. All-seeing eye sun. This is what they found in the mounds on artifacts, people. This is the most ancient culture with dead ideology on the face of the earth. They can stop it. This is where the knowledge come from, the Mississippi, the Mississippi Valley. It was something I was looking at. Let me see. Look, Cornish mounds, also known as burrows or tumuli, ancient burial mounds and other megalithic structures found throughout Cornwall, England. Cornish mounds, right? Cornish mounds. Same stuff, right? Watch this. Same stuff. Cornish mounds, Cornish, Mississippi. Same stuff. They know where the knowledge comes from. They know who you are. They know in ancient culture who went around the world and taught this knowledge. They know it in England. They know it in France. They know it, people. They know it. They named it the same thing that's named over here. They know it. And corn from here. So why are you screaming Cornish mounds in England that the Queen live on? See that? I broke that knowledge, bro. Ain't nobody done that but me. Them people still living off agriculture we put over there thousands and thousands of years ago. That's why it's Kodesh. Kodesh is ancient spiritual land, people. They living on Kodesh, sucking the energy off of it, putting statues on it. When you see them statues go up on ancient culture, that's Kodesh. That's spiritual. That's spiritual land, people. That's powerful land. The ancient culture put there. And they live right on top of it. The Queen, Prince William, them own the Cornish mounds in England. Go look it up. Go look it up. Roll the corn. There was something here I wanted to show y'all. Let me see. Roll the corn. Watch this. Tupelo, Mississippi are also remains of ponds or reservoirs on top of the hill, which are said to have been found there by the oldest white inhabitants. We built reservoirs and ponds, people. Y'all think they was already there? We built them. White people found them when they inhabited Mississippi. Do you see that? They telling you what they be finding. You just gotta go read it. We finding reservoirs and ponds on top of hills found by the oldest white inhabitants, colonizers who came to Mississippi. They telling you. They sitting there telling you what's going on. Roll the corn. Let's keep going. Now turn your phone to the side. This is Ninawaya, the creation mound of the Choctaw. Ninawaya, creation mound of the Choctaw, right? This is back before they tore it down. They got a cave. You can go inside of it. They said the man was created from this mound, people. Man was created. Choctaw was created from this mound. That's what they say. The picture's so big, I had to turn it sideways. Right? There is a cave on side of this mound, and they say it got something to do with the creation story, right? I'm going to go to this mound real soon, but this is showing y'all that people are going underground. This stuff, people are coming out of this stuff is crazy, bro. Like, I'm going to go there and I'm going to check that cave out. It ain't too far from where I grew up at when I go back home. I'm going to go check that out. We'll do some real research on Nina White. I just wanted to show y'all that. This is the old picture, how big it was. It's kind of smaller now. They tore it down some. Right? All of the Choctaw living in Mississippi look upon Nina White as the birthplace and the cradle of the race. Right? The great mother mound, people. Right? Very center of the mound. Ages ago, the Great Spirit created the first Choctaw. That's what they say now. This is the story of the Choctaw from a mound, right? Then when you go to Egypt, then Egypt says the primordial waters receded and man came from a primordial mound. Egypt called it the Ben-Ben, B-E-N, B-E-N. That is the primordial mound, the mound of creation. If Egyptians telling you that, Sumerians saying the same thing. Then you come to Choctaw in Mississippi talking about the same creation mound. After the waters receded, the creation of the mound created man. That's what they saying. Now, why are Egypt, Samaria, and the Choctaw got the same story? It shouldn't be the same if they are not from the same lineage, right? Or somebody teaching that story going down through history in different places. Right? So I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to start showing y'all the Egypt and Sumerian teachings also with this so you can kind of match it up because I want y'all to put this information together. Now look at this right here. This is a file I found that's off limits. It's off limits. And one of my people that I dealt with for information over time got me these files, but they blocked out all the great information on these files. Look. When they get to talking about the certain people that's at these mounds, they blocked it all out, right? And this is crazy. Like, they know there's certain parts of these old receipts, these receipts that are not on the internet nowhere, they're going to block out the real information about them, right? They're talking about the Emerald Mound down there in Natchez, Mississippi. Second largest prehistoric ceremonial earthwork in the United States, right? Platform mound, oriented east to west for the solstices. I mean, for the equinoxes, right? Oh yeah, for the solstices, I'm sorry. Now look, they blocked all that out. The tan-colored what is that? From a continent deposit draped the underlying edge of the floodplain. See, in America, we have floodplains, people. This is where the flood stories are coming from. These other places ain't got no damn flood plains. We got the flood happened here. Now look how old they say these mounds is. 18 to 20,000 years ago. 18 to 20,000 years ago. That mound started forming, dating from 18. That's older than everything, people. All your civilized places around the world, that's older, way older. This is on the Natchez Trace. The Natchez Trace is a man-made ancient. The Natchez Trace is an ancient trailway for ancient people. They talked about that in one of these receipts. It might be this one. Let me see. Might be this one. Let me see. I'm gonna keep going. Prehistoric ceremony over. Let me see. Now, see, these receipts right here, I just want to show how old, I want to show y'all how old these mounds was. 18,000 years old, right? But there's a lot of stuff in there, man. There's a lot of stuff in here. They call them the Southern Coat, Sun Coat, Winged Serpent. Winged serpent coming out the mound, right? Associated with the burials of the platform mound. This is in Mississippi, people. Natchez Indian mounds. Emerald Mounds is by the Natchez, Mississippi. Natchez, by Natchez, right? Look, limestone, winged serpent coming out the mound. Associated with burials of the platform mound, right? The forked eye motif. That is the Sirius star over the eye of the Mississippian. I taught y'all that. Characteristics of the forked eye motif. That is the star over the eye of the Mississippian. Remember I showed y'all the artifact of the Mississippi with the star over his eye, or he got the bird over his eye. That's the fork eye motif. That is Heru ideology, people. That is Heru. Let me show you. Hold on. I got to show you better than I can tell. It might be new people in the chat. Might be new people in the chat. I don't want y'all to get. I want to show y'all what I be talking about. I want to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Here you go, right here. Mississippian eye motif. Heru bird over the eye of the Mississippian. Then you see the other copper plates with the like an asteroid over the eye. That's the Sirius star ideology. That is Heru. There's the morning star. These people knew about this. Our ancestors knew about this, man. They knew about this. And they didn't come from nowhere else. They come from here, right? So the fork eye motif is the Sirius star ideology. That's a tattoo, people. That's a tattoo. Tattooed over the eye of the Mississippi, right? And these mounds are 18,000 years old. Egypt 5,000 years old. So who done it first? We done it first, right? Common fucking sense. But anyway, I showed y'all the winged serpent. The winged serpent coming out the mounds. Here you go. Winged serpent. Now. This when I get deep. My insight is dope. My insight is the truth, bro. The winged serpent didn't come from the Mayans. It didn't come from Olmecs. It didn't come from South America. It came from the Mississippi Valley. Then it went to Mexico and Central America. We had the winged serpent first. We created it. On the Mississippi Valley, that's where you get that from. That don't come from Mayans got that passed down to them. Olmecs got that passed down to them, people. They are descendants from the North American mound builder. That's the part of the knowledge they won't teach you. Olmecs ain't nothing but Mississippians down the line. That's what they don't want to teach you. That's the truth. That's where we come from. We didn't come from no Africa over here worshiping no corn. We come from our land worshiping corn from our land. Egypt is worshiping corn. Something ain't right. If we come from there, why they worshiping something that come from here? Common sense, bro. Roll the corn. It's common sense. The knowledge came from here. The agriculture came from here. Structure building came from here. Went there. They are still worshiping the maize god, which is Osiris. Osiris is Dagon. Dagon in Hebrew is corn. The Anunnaki are called Dagon. Dagon in Hebrew is corn. The Dogon tribe is named after corn astrology. Go look it up. Put Dagon in your damn phone and put Hebrew and watch corn pop up. Please go do it and come back and talk to me. Now, that's why they around here worshiping, they got the fleur de lis as the saint sign. Corn enlighten you motherfuckers. Corn knowledge enlighten you motherfuckers. All over the world. Now, what if there was our people all over the world teaching these? These are God's chosen people. These are God's chosen people. These are the Hebrews. These are God's chosen people. These are the Hebrews. Let me say it again. Galil had the gun. And all of that stuff in them Bibles and Qurans was written by mound building cultures, was written by mound builder and pyramid and Tartarian building cultures. And that's where they got that knowledge from of being a virtuous Hebrew. Patience. In tune with nature in the field with the crops. That's where they got all of that from. You reap what you sow. That's where they got all of that from. Now you starting to understand it? Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? The scriptures The spiritual writings come from your people out of ancient spots all over the world, and they put it together, put they self in the story, re-whipped it, made it into mythology, took star alignments, made it into mythology, tried to make you aliens and extraterrestrials and all of that, and gave it back to you because you forgot your ancestors' real knowledge. Ain't no way in the hell Cahokia is aligned the same way as Egypt. The Pinson Mounds in Tennessee aligned the same way as Egypt. Ain't no way mounds are aligned with the Pleiades star system, just like Egypt. Orion, Sirius, just like Egypt, and we ain't from here. And the mounds older than the pyramids, bro. Ain't no way on God's green earth that could be true. So common sense kill nonsense every time, bro. If I got a mound aligned with Aldebaran in Louisiana, that's 11,000 years old, both sides of the Mississippi River, and Egypt made Aldebaran a god with a temple they built 5,000 years ago, that teaches me something. So I'm teaching from the soul now. This ain't about nothing else, but I'm teaching from the heart, the soul, the love for my people at this point. When you see that, that shows a people teaching a knowledge that's going down through history and getting to other places around the world. Ain't nowhere in the hell a mound aligned with Arcturus. I'm sorry, Arcturus. Arcturus in Louisiana, and Arcturus is a god in Egypt. Ain't no way. That means we knew about the same things on the Mississippi River. So when I go into the age of the temples of Egypt, aligned with Arcturus, then I go into the age of the mounds of the Mississippi, aligned with Arcturus. We 4 or 5,000 years older. That's where I get my knowledge from. I'm getting it out the dirt, people. I'm not getting it out no YT man book. I'm not getting it out none of this old fake knowledge. I'm getting it from artifacts and structures. That's all we can really depend on to teach us the truth of our culture. Artifacts and structures and dating of the artifact and structure, and comparing them and giving dates and what they mean. That's why I show y'all the flint tools come out of the mound. Flint tools come out of pyramids, people. Red jasper wore for beads by Egyptians. Red jasper was worn for beads by Mississippians. This ain't no damn coincidence. Hematite. Hematite was used for red paint on the face. Egyptians used hematite for red paint on the face. Look this stuff up, I'm telling y'all. Watson Break, Poverty Point, Emerald Mounds, Natchez, LSU Mounds, Winterville. Bro, them the most ancient spots on the face of this earth, with astrology hooked to it in agriculture. I'm telling y'all what I know. Red jasper protects our people from evil. That's why they made the locust bead. The locust a red jasper bead, because locust eats the crops. One of the plagues in the Bible was locusts eating the crops, right? So you use red jasper with locusts to protect you from the evil of locusts eating your crops. So you make red jasper beads. Now do you understand it? That's fire. See, if you don't know our original culture, people can teach you anything. They can just make stuff up and lie about it and act like they know something, bro. That's why I'm not on here trying to debate people, because people don't know this information. People don't know. I studied everything down to what the mound builders had in the mounds, and I understood what kind of mineral it was, what it was used for, what kind of spiritual thing they used it for. Then I went to other cultures and found the same materials with the same soapstone. Soapstone was used for eating utensils. Soapstone in the mounds. Egyptians used soapstone for eating utensils. Everything I just told y'all, please go research it. Because I want y'all to know I take pride in this, bro. I'm not just on this internet just talking shit, trying to get no views. I take pride in what I try to convey to the people, man. Because ain't nobody taking pride in it no more. It's all money. It's all bullshit. It's all alien extraterrestrial stuff. But our people buried in these mounds and pyramids, bro. This soul talk right here. This is straight from the spirit. This straight from, you gotta teach it the way it was taught 5,000 years ago, just to get an understanding with your people. Right? So when they say the Mississippi is the Nile, that's not correct. The Nile is the Mississippi. That's correct. The Mississippi was first. The Mississippi not a carbon copy of Egypt. Egypt is a carbon copy of Mississippi. Right hand to nature and the earth and the planet and the skies. That's the truth. The Nile is a representation of the Mississippi, bro. We done it here first, and then we took that same knowledge over there, and it had evolved, and it was better over there because it's thousands of years later than the Mississippi was cultivated. Let me find that map. I hope they give me this map because I really want y'all to see it. I really want y'all to see this, and I ain't even gonna go no farther today. I just want y'all to understand something. Where that map at? Give me that map. If I got to go back through here and find it slowly. It's a map I got that the Mississippi is cultivated. The Nile is cultivated just like the Mississippi, people, with agriculture. You have to find the water source to even do it, right? That's where it comes from. We find the water source, we find the rivers, and we do it the same way the Mississippi was done. Just like the Tigris in the Euphrates River was done the same way as the Mississippi. Hope I can find that receipt. Roll the coin, man. Roll the coin. I might not be able to find that receipt today, so I got so much. But if I don't, I'll find it and show y'all next time. I'll find it and show you next time. Roll the coin. So I want y'all to understand. Now, when I do my research, I see the Nile is a carbon copy of the Mississippi. I see Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City got mounds out there aligned the same way, people. Just like Egypt. Then they got copper mines out there on top of Salt Lake City, right? So these people have some type of math and science of how to build these things along water sources. And they was doing it everywhere the water was around the world as they moved around. Euphrates, Tigris, Nile, the river in China. I can't think of the name of it right now. But they were building these systems of elaborate structures on these buildings aligned with the stars on ley lines, and they was moving around the world doing it. Egypt is on the ley line, right? Moundville, Alabama is on the ley line. Atlanta, Georgia, Ocmulgee Mounds on the ley line. Vicksburg, Mississippi on the ley line. Poverty Point, Mississippi on the ley line. Right? You got to know that. You got to know that ley lines and rivers are the most prehistoric spots on the face of the earth. You got to know that. When the ley line run across a major river, the ancient culture built it right there. Simple. Why would Egypt be on the 33rd parallel and Moundville, Alabama be on the 33rd parallel? Why? Which one older? Moundville. Right? So that knowledge cultivated, that knowledge kept going all the way around the world on the 33rd parallel. That's how smart these people was. So Egypt land on the river on the 33rd parallel in Egypt. After the mounds was on the 33rd parallel in the southeast of America, the original Kemet, the original black belt, black soil. Now y'all starting to understand it? Roll the corn. All of these big, beautiful mounds on the 33rd parallel, people, are real close to it, real close to it. And that's where the most fertile soil on the face of the earth comes from. The 33rd parallel of the southeast of them. That is the black belt. Look up the black belt. That's Kemet. They even called it Mesopotamia. They even called it Mesopotamia. Alabama was called Mesopotamia before Mesopotamia was called Mesopotamia. I already told y'all that. Roll the corn. So, and then, okay. And then another thing. You have to understand the dating of the structures, right? See, if you don't understand the dating of the structures, you still lost. The earthen mound is the oldest structure on the face of the earth. The mound made out of pure earth, pure dirt, pure earth is the oldest structures on the face of the earth, people. Then you come with mounds with clay bricks that come after the mound. So you got mounds, then clay brick mounds, right? Then you start making whole mounds out of stone and clay brick, right? Then the pyramid comes out of straight stone. Then you get into Tartarian buildings. Don't think the knowledge stopped at the pyramid, people. It went all the way to Tartarian buildings, right? So when you see this right here, so when you see this on the Mississippians, Egypt got these. This ain't nothing but like the Sphinx. This ain't nothing but something like the Sphinx. Egypt got these. Mississippian got these. Tartarians got these. Sumerians got these. Now you starting to understand the history that's passed along on the earth. As the knowledge gets greater and greater, but they are in different places because they are moving around the world, people. Now you start to get the connection, right? Because mound builders built mounds called tails with adobe brick that is after the earthen mound. The earthen mound is in America. Then you got mound builders in Sumeria doing the same thing with adobe brick mounds. Then you get Egypt. Then you get Tartarian buildings of that same bloodline evolving over time. And they put this on the flag because it started with this. And they put this on the flag because it started with this. Now you starting to understand it? Now you starting to understand it? My live freezing up. Give me a 2 if you hear me. Give me a 2 if you hear me. Give me a 2. Give me a 2 if you hear me. And I got artifacts with this all over it. I got artifacts from Mississippians and Adena culture. Mound builders all over America got these. I even got the Birdman with the wing artifacts found in Virginia, millions of years old, people. They ain't nothing but the Birdman. They try to call it some type of Hindu, but no, they come from here. Every artifact you pull up from Africa, I'm going to show you something 3 times older. Every one. And let me get back to Port City. Port City and the syndicate, I got 60,000, 20, 20, 20 for all three of y'all. And we're gonna put it on the table and debate. I'm gonna end this debate thing this week. This is my last week talking about debates. If you ain't gonna debate me now, from on my terms, don't ask me about no debate, bro. Let me roast you on my page and be quiet. Let me roast you on my page and just take it as a roast, bro. When I say DNA tests are for entertainment purposes only, let me roast you because it's true. It's true, bro. Stop trying to see y'all so smart dumb. Y'all steady talking about a debate, but you didn't address what I said, bro. I said it's for entertainment purposes only. Prove it's not. You can't do it. Y'all living in fantasies, bro. Like Tupac said, you live in fantasies, nigga, I reject your deposit. Tupac said a long time ago. You live in fantasies, nigga, I reject your deposit. We shook Port City, punk ass, now we out of the closet. You live in fantasies, bro. I don't live in no fantasy world, bro. I'm not gonna get on there and play no fantasy game with y'all niggas, bro, for free. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna get on here and live no fantasies with y'all. Y'all are out of y'all mind, bro. Some of y'all are just out of y'all mind. Y'all talking about y'all got demons in you. Y'all talking about y'all got y'all Thoth and y'all Thoth and you the Atlantean and y'all talking about I'm the Pan African prince and y'all niggas got mental problems, bro. I'm not finna play with y'all and mess with my mental, cause my mental is sharp. The world don't bother me. I bother the world. I bother the world. The world don't bother me. I bother the world. Don't nothing in this world bother me. You can't get me rattled. Because I understand how it works and I understand how ego and thinking you something you not will mess up your mental, get you so make you think you really Thoth, got you really thinking you really new. You got you really thinking you Inky and Enlil and shit like that. That's mental problems, bro. Got you really thinking everybody melanated from Africa. That is a mental problem, bro. And I'm not finna play with y'all mental patients. I'm not playing with y'all mental patients, bro. All this crazy shit, take that shit over there and tell your mama about it. Don't bring it to me. My mind sharp is a sharpshooter bullet with one bullet left. I'm focused like a sharpshooter with one bullet left to survive. It's gonna hit the target. I ain't got number one shot. Roll the corn. I got one shot. I gotta hit the target. Roll the corn. Now, anybody want to play this week? I'm playing this week. Anybody. All of that. I'm part of the Galactic Council ass niggas. Y'all got mental problems, bro. Go see your psychiatrist, bro. We ain't got time to play with y'all and all that old weird shit. I don't got time. Y'all can go over there and play with them people if y'all want to. I ain't got time to play no mental games with no damn crazy people, bro. Stop all that. Stop acting weird. Why you acting weird with me? I don't play that weird stuff, bro. I'm from the SIP. Anything weird pop up, we just gonna go on, do something to you, get you away from here, bro. We don't play them weird games, bro. We don't play no pagan, Illuminati, Freemason games and lying and acting like all this stuff is made, this real, and we don't do that. We keep it real where I'm from. I don't know where you from, but we realist. And I come from a realist teaching background. I'm not teaching about all this stuff I can't prove. I'm not going to do that. It's too much stuff I can prove. So you looking at it wrong. See, and I'm going to say this, bro. See, the knowledge of our people has got monetized, people. It's monetized at this point. It's monetized. So they're using it as entertainment for monetization. And when you monetize something, it takes the virtue out of it. You have to be a strong individual to teach the truth and just accept what it give you. You know what I'm saying? Just accept what it give you. If it don't give me nothing, it's cool. But I'm gonna teach the truth because my virtue and my ancestors' teachings are way more powerful than a like or a paycheck off the internet. So, see, the reason I am different, I come from nothing. We done a lot of things with nothing where I'm from. Nothing. 10 siblings in a 2-bedroom house growing up. 10 cousins. Sister, brother, cousin, auntie. Everybody in the house. 2-bedroom, 14, 15 people in there. We work together. We come from nothing. Great grandmama come out the tobacco field from Hebrew virtuous blood. Every last one of y'all gonna learn this big spirit in the house. She gonna teach you, right? That's where I come from. It don't take much for me to be good. I don't need no mansion. I don't need no Maybach. I don't need no damn nothing off my people back for land, bro. It's not worth it. Y'all are worth more than that. The people are worth more than material things. See, now they got us thinking material things are worth more than the people. No. Ain't shit on this world worth more than my mama. Nothing. Ain't nothing in this world worth more than my daughter. Nothing. 50 million, 200 million, I don't want it if it's not virtuous. I don't want it. So once you take that part out of your spirit, you take that materialism out of your spirit and you honor the people. You don't honor things. Once you do that, you become virtuous. And I'm going to tell y'all something that's crazy about these two. And this is the truth. And y'all know I'm just going to tell it the way it is. Once I done that and got all of it out of my spirit, everything just fell into place. Everything just came to me. I wasn't even looking for it no more. It just was coming to me. Here you go, truth. You can have this shit. You don't care nothing about it. You can have it now. You ain't about to kill yourself trying to get it. You can have it now. That's how it works. What's for you gonna attract to you. You ain't got to be evil and hateful for no money or no materials. You ain't got to do that. Because the virtue, when you do the virtue, it's gonna come anyway. Or whatever you're looking for. Whatever you're looking for. Love, whatever. Virtue gonna bring it. Virtue gonna bring it. I'm telling you right now. And once I learned that, I don't worry about this world. Don't bother me no more. It don't bother me at all. You get the knowledge in the spirit at 100. Stuff just gonna fall in place. I don't know why it's like that. Don't ask me to get deep with it. I can't explain it. I'm not one of them guys that's gonna get on here and be like, the medulla oblongata or the spot or I'm not gonna do all that. All I'm gonna say is, when I got virtuous and understanding my people's history, and I took materialism out of my spirit, and I put my people back, the most powerful being on the place is my people, everything just came to me. I don't know how it happened. I can't explain it. I don't want to explain it, but y'all can feel it. You feel it. It's a feeling. It's a feeling of burdens off your back. Of what the world try to see his burdens on our kids' back, people. That's why they out here crashing out. It's burdens on their back. They think they need all the Jordans. They think they need the big ass wide body Hellcat. They need all of the Louis Vuitton. They need all of the Gucci. They need all of the glasses and the shades and the chains. They put materialism on our children's back to make them think they are nobody without them. You have to break that out of the children, people. That's the first part of evil. When you accept materialism as your God. That's why it's evil people out here. They want material gain so bad they will do whatever it takes to sit in somebody's face and say they successful. I don't give a fuck about your degrees, your college. I don't care nothing. Your colleges are sitting on mounds of my ancestors. Why I want to go to your college? Think about that. Y'all got rich off agriculture. Y'all ain't that smart. The agriculture was already there for y'all YTs to take. The crop field already full of $1 million worth of crops. All you gotta do is sell them. Anybody can get rich stealing. Y'all ain't done nothing spectacular to me, YT people. I don't look up to y'all and y'all mansions and Maybachs and boats. Because y'all stole all of it to get it. You didn't work hard. You didn't code. You didn't flip the soil. You didn't create corn. You didn't work them fields out there in Mississippi for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of years. You didn't do it. You took it in 5 or 6 years and got rich. So stop looking up to them people. Them people ain't done nothing virtuous, nothing spectacular. They are not great. That monetary value of their so-called success was passed down from their stealing ass ancestors. That's how you look at them. They are the people who think they become better than everybody because they got material goods, not us. Right? They started that. They got us acting like them. That's where we went wrong. That's where we went wrong. We got to get that out of us, people. Let me give you an example. When them people pulled up over here in America, the Southeastern Indian looked just like me and you. In Florida, in Georgia, in Carolina, Virginia, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, Missouri, Louisiana, Texas, melanated Indians all through that area. Descendants of mound builders. And guess what? They was self-sufficient. They didn't need a YT man for nothing. They were self-sufficient. They didn't need nobody for nothing. Everybody ate. Everybody prayed together. Everybody done everything together. They wanted to break that up out of us. They wanted us to be able to want to depend on them. Now do you understand it? Wasn't nobody hungry. Wasn't nobody homeless. Wasn't nobody none of that. How you hungry and homeless? How? Corn growing right there. Squash and beans right there. Catfish right there. Brim right there. Right there. Already in the fish trap. The fire right there. Gut him up, fry him up. Drop him in some corn and fry that catfish. Beat the corn down, fillet the fish, put the fillet in the cornmeal, drop his ass in the grease. Catfish frying come from us. Shrimp frying come from us. Okay, keep playing. Keep playing. Why you think they dip the fish in the cornmeal? Keep playing. Why your grandma and them know how to put some fat on top of some greens and boil them down? Cabbages and greens, all that shit come from here. You think you ain't got no culture? Your grandma and them been doing your culture in the kitchen all her life. Making syrup, making jelly out of fig trees. We know the truth now. Your grandma been doing this all. You been watching your grandma do indigenous stuff the whole time. My grandma was making maple syrup out of maple trees. My grandma was making jelly out of figs and strawberries and My grandma was rubbing tobacco on bee stings and sores, rubbing tobacco. I'm like, Grandma, why you rubbing tobacco on me? Curing that shit right up. You think they got that from Africa? You think my great grandma rubbing tobacco on bee stings and sores came from Africa? Tobacco from here, people. Mound builders cultivated tobacco, the ancestors of our ancestors. It all go together. You think your grandma cooking that brim and that catfish and that cornmeal don't come from here? You really think that? Pan-Africans? Come on, man. You really think every religion got corn right on the damn saint head and you think we from Africa? The corn sign is a saint sign. Olmecs got the Saint Corn thing on their head way before religion ever got started. And we from Africa, huh? Cotton ain't from Africa. Corn and tobacco is not from Africa, bro. All that shit from here, bro. How do we know how to grow it? How do we know how to cultivate it? The YT man from Europe, he don't know how to grow no damn corn, tobacco, and cotton. How he gonna teach an African slave how to do it? Both of y'all from a place it don't come from. You know how they did it? They enslaved the original people who grew them crops on their own land. That's how they learned it. They wanted to sharecrop with the indigenous people of the on it. That's why they want to be a sharecropper. We trying to learn how to grow this cotton, corn, and tobacco. We want to sharecrop with you, sir. They want to learn. Ain't no corn growing over there. Ain't no cotton, ain't no tobacco growing over there. They want to be in the field with original Americans learning the crops that they cultivate. Now they want to sharecrop. The Choctaw damn near created cotton. You better look it up. Think about it. Let's start using common sense, bro. Ain't nobody taught us nothing, bro. We taught ourselves. Ain't nobody taught us how to land no mound with no stars in Louisiana and Mississippi. We taught ourselves. Name a culture that came here and taught us some knowledge. Name one. Name one. Name one. I can name 3 or 4 in Egypt. I can name 2 or 3 in Samaria. I can name 3 or 4 in China. We are the only culture on the face of the earth nobody came and taught us nothing. Ain't no Egyptians come over here. Ain't no damn Sumerians come on. They come from here. Who came over here and taught us something? Why, when colonizers pull up after reading the Bible that they got from ancient spots in Egypt, ancient spots in Israel and Jerusalem, they come over here with the Bible and they looking at the people they talk about in the book. Why am I reading a Bible from the Middle East and Africa and the melanated Americans doing the same thing on the land and they ain't never had no book? How is that possible? How is it possible for these people to be writing Paleo Hebrew and they never seen a book in their life? Because it come from their ancestors. Think about this. I read a book. It said, how am I reading the Bible and I'm looking at the Bible people and they never had this book before in their life. They doing everything this thing say. They doing everything. How? They living virtuous. They living off nature. How am I reading about this from England and Africa, and then when I get to America, these people living like this? Damn, these are the people who created it. Then it hit them. This is where it came from. These God's chosen people. These are so-called Hebrew we've been reading about in these books. These are the nature-loving, mound-building people. Oh my God. This who taught Egypt. This who taught Samaria. Now I get it. You know what? Let's go dig in these mounds. Because that's where the ancient knowledge is. Why you think Mormons digging in mounds, people? They reading a book of a religion and they see it in the people when they get here. They dig up every mound in America they can find, looking for ancient knowledge. You think they didn't find none? They found it. They found ancient knowledge in the mounds. They couldn't believe it. They couldn't believe it. In that same book, the man said he dropped down to his knees and prayed at the Mound Complex in Ohio. He had never seen nothing like that and people living like that. In peace and harmony. Nobody jealous. Nobody want to hurt nobody. He dropped down and a YT man in his book from way back in the 1700s said he dropped to his knees and prayed at the Mound Complex because he had never seen such great people with no jealousy, didn't want to harm each other. Didn't want to do nothing bad to each other. They were helping each other, picking each other up by the bootstraps, helping each other. He had never seen it where he was from. He never seen real peace. Clean rivers, beautiful mounds, beautiful people. Cheerful, running around. Everybody eating, cheerful. He never seen it before in Europe. It's always war. It's always famine. It ain't no food and it's always war over there where he from. Now do you understand the difference? These are God's chosen people. Not no motherfucker from the Middle East. Roll the corn. Now do you understand it? Our people created all of that Jerusalem stuff. We created it. Israel, we created it. Isis, Ra, El Asar, Osiris, Israel. Jerusalem, Jeru come from Heru. So ain't no Jerusalem without Jerusalem. Ain't no Jeru without Heru. That's a fact. Look it up. That's the second coming of our people on that side of the earth. And they got culturally assimilated over there. Jerusalem is in South America. It's Machu Picchu. Cusco is Kush. Cusco was once called Cusco in Peru. Look it up. Roll the corn. I'll get into that another day, man. But any questions before I get out of here? I'm going to take about 5 questions and I'm going to get out of here. But Pork Chop City, come on with it. 60,000 all 3 of y'all. Anytime for Monday, I got time. And we're going to let the people vote on it and put the cash on the table. And I'm going to break bread with the people. Simple. We know the truth now. Anybody got any questions, hop in the guest box or put them in, put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. I'm going to tell y'all something too while I wait on some questions. In an old book written about Hebrew people, right? Because they talking about a certain people, right? Guess what it said? It said that there will be people who mislead their own people. There will be people. This is the reason I'm going at these people with these debates at this point. Because he said there are people that mislead their own people on purpose. for monetary gain. And that hurt my spirit. I felt it because I see it every day. That's why I'm attacking them. That's why I'm attacking them, people. There will be wolves in sheep's clothing misleading their own kind. There will be people against the real people like that throughout time. And it's still going on today. And that is amazing to me. That bothers me. These books are old, 800 years old, and this stuff is still going on, bro. That bothers me. You know why? Because ain't no way these people were so intelligent that they are still telling you that there are wolves in sheep's clothing among us. And you have to listen to them very thoroughly to understand their goals or what they're trying to accomplish. And when I read that like last summer, I started listening way more than I talked. Because you gotta hear the snake tongue slither out his mouth. You gotta hear it. And when you hear it, you can understand what they be on. You gotta be able to hear it and recognize it. So when I start doing it, I start to recognize, I start hearing things that I already knew from study that wasn't right. That wasn't aligned with what I'm telling you, with where I'm from and where my people come from. It didn't align with me. And I'm not mad, like I say, I'm not mad at nobody but myself. Because sometimes you got to be mad at yourself because you know better. You know better. You was taught better. You was raised by better people. Your bloodline better. You sharper. You more equipped for this type of teaching. This come from your people. This ain't no outside people learning the inside knowledge. This inside people learning the inside knowledge is different. It's different. So now when I listen, people tell on themselves. People tell on themselves. Let me give you an example. The Prince of Pan-Africanism. You telling on yourself, bro. You think you smart. These people think they smarter than you. You are the Prince of Pan-Africanism. Where did you get the Prince from Pan-Africanism from? Prince Hall, the Freemason. You got the Prince of Pan-African name from Prince Hall, the Freemason, who believed in the Back to Africa theory. Don't that make common sense? You name your school Frederick Douglass. You name your school Frederick Douglass, brother. You name your school Frederick Douglass, bro. Who is Frederick Douglass? He went to the Prince Hall Masonic Lodge. See how the ancestors giving it to me? You see how the ancestors give it to me? You name your school after an abolitionist who was a Mason, just like you are a Mason, and you name yourself after Prince Hall, the Prince of Pan-Africanism. See how the ancestors gave that to me? I wasn't even looking for it. I wasn't looking for it. Now look at this. Now watch this. Watch this. Roll the coin. Watch this. Now, did Prince Hall believe in the Back to Africa theory? Did Prince Hall believe in the Back to Africa theory? Prince Hall was involved in the Back to Africa movement, just like Umar Johnson. You see how the ancestors get it to me? See how smooth I made that? See how smooth they give it to me? When you just take the download and you just go ahead and you ain't even gotta eat, you ain't even gotta even break a sweat because you can hear the snake slither. You can hear it. You can feel it. It's gonna come to you. It's going to come to you. These people are funding these people to do this type of teaching. That's why I'm attacking them. Y'all want to debate people all the time and talk crazy about your beliefs? Come on with some of that Pan-African money. Bring that Pan-African money over here back to the original people y'all got it from anyway. Bring it back. Bring that money back. Umar, you are doing Moorish things, scamming our people out of money for fake schools, bro. You're a Moor. You're a fucking Mason, bro. You name yourself after Prince Hall. You from Philadelphia. One of the oldest Prince Hall lodges is in Philadelphia. Look it up. Your daddy probably was in that Prince Hall lodge and put your ass through it. That's what happened. See, I can read you, bro. I ain't even gotta know you. Your daddy probably put you on this shit. I can read you. You're not that hard to read. You're not sharp. You think you sharp. You're not sharp like that. You're not sharper than this old ancient Mississippian culture blood that taught the world, bro. You ain't sharp like that. Yeah, they might be Cuban. Might be. Because Prince Hall was born in Barbados. Prince Hall was born in Barbados too. See, all this shit makes sense. Prince Hall got a YT daddy. Prince Hall got a white daddy, an Englishman. See, they were not teaching you. Look at his headdress. All you gotta do is look at him. What kind of wig is that? That's an English wig, big dog. Your daddy English, your mama French. Your mama French and she melanated. And your daddy an Englishman. You learned under Englishmen. You are a colonizer. I don't care nothing about no fucking Freemasonry. Why you wearing that damn George Washington ass wig? See, you got to pay attention. Look, telling everybody they from Africa and you ain't even from Africa. Your daddy from England, your mama from France, and you talking about an African lodge. See, these niggas lost from the door. They lost from the start. These the type of people y'all want you to teach your knowledge, and he not even from Africa. He teaching back to Africa, just like Marcus Garvey did it. See what I'm saying? It's a repeat of idiot ideology, bro. It's a repeat of foolishness that our people fall for. We just fall for repeat dumb shit every time. Get busted upside the head with dumb shit. These people can't teach me nothing. He don't even know where he can't even. How you gonna tell me about some Africa and he ain't even from there? You were born in the islands from a white daddy and a French mama. You ain't from no Africa, nigga. This is what y'all want to look up to and prescribe to and want to be a part of these people. These people started their stuff off lies. These are lies, blatant lies of history. I don't want no parts of it. None. I don't want no parts of it. Never wanted to, never had. I never wanted to be in a fraternity. I never wanted to be a Mason. I love basketball. It's the only team I ever played on. On the team I ever played was where we were hooping, bro. That's it. I ain't got down with nothing. I ain't with none of that. Because y'all take this stuff and make it out to be other things, right? Roll the coin. Any questions, hop in the guest box. Pork Chop City, 60,000. I want the whole syndicate. I want all three of y'all. I want all three of y'all for 60. Take this video and tag Pork Chop City. Tell them I got 60 by Monday. I want all three of y'all with y'all the Goofy podcast. I want all three of y'all on y'all Pan Goofy podcast. Put the bread on the table and I'm gonna eat all three of y'all. That's how I feel. All three of y'all don't amount to one of me. That's how I feel. I feel enormous. I feel big. The ancestors put it on me. Y'all don't want no smoke. I got 60,000. Paying goofies. And you're wasting my money. And I ain't got a lot of time, and you wasted my motherfucking time. I ain't got a lot of time, and you're trying to waste the little time I do have. Nigga. 60,000, Monday at 8 o'clock in the morning, the bet off. I don't even want to fool with you no more because you're begging for something you don't want, but you're going to pay for it. You're not getting it for free. I don't even want to talk to y'all low vibrational people for free. Don't want to talk to y'all for no money, but if my people see me bite your head off and take your bread, it just look good on paper. Truth now 1-0. Oh my, he looking like Floyd out there. Knockout first round. I'm trying to knock you out the first round. First round, KO. Out of there. All three of y'all. And if it so happened that Umar pop up and y'all pop up, I'm gonna pop Umar this week. I'm gonna pop y'all next week. How about that? Roll the coin. Now, matter of fact, I'm gonna drop a video. I'm dropping videos, bro. I'm invited to the cookout. I am the cookout. What you mean? What you mean? Talking to me like I'm a YT or something. No, I am the cookout. I go fire the grill up right now. Roll the coin. Step up. Let me get one question, one comment.
Hey there. I'm so glad you are brave enough to go up against Umar. I used to listen to him a lot, and I I like that he was a child psychiatrist or psychologist. I'm not sure which one. But
Mm-hmm.
I also work with children who are ADD, ADHD. He does give good information. I believe in holistic treatment, and I try to steer away from when the kids are with me, the medication. I try to steer away from it. So I'm not saying, anything against their prescription, but he is one for that. Now, is he not American? Because he is pretty hard on Black people. Is he
Okay.
saying he's not for our people or teaching them wrong?
Okay. This is the problem I got with Pan Africanism.
Oh, so he's a Pan African. Okay.
Our, our people are not from Africa. They try to teach everybody of melanated tone is from Africa. That is not true.
And they don't have proof about it. Yeah.
He is saying that we were here, but we did come from Africa at one point. And
Okay.
I'm saying that since the beginning of time of our people walking this earth, we were on this continent. And
Hmm.
I'm saying civilization as a people living in places together and working together and building and started here.
Right. I believe that too. I'm open to see the debate, and I would love to hear. I believe I'm following you what you say about the corn and how it got over to the pyramids out there and everything. And man, I think that would be a powerful debate, and I think people just want to learn from both of y'all. But I'm glad you also followed the other guy. People been so hard on him. I forgot his name, but you gave him props yesterday.
Dane Calloway.
Yeah, I really like him. That's the first
Dane
I
Calloway.
years ago.
Dane Calloway is a national treasure to
Yes,
people like me
me too.
because Dane Calloway showed that our people were the original southeastern Indian.
Yes.
And he,
Yes.
and he and he went out his way to prove it, and he showed all of the tricks and the things they done to make us changing the name from Negroes to African Americans to see. Dane Calloway was one of the first people to put that information as in context for our people to understand it. So I will always show love to Dane Calloway. I will always respect Dane Calloway. He's a great teacher. He shows the receipts. He
Yeah.
shows where things come from, where you can find it at. And shout out to Dane Calloway. I love him and I'm in love with him because he's
I
done a
hope
lot for our people and the knowledge of our people.
I hope he gets your messages. Have you ever met him? Because so many
I never
people be
know.
hard on him. Yeah, that would be a.
They hard on me too. But
I don't think they mess with you.
they kind of they get in my DMs and say little stuff in the comment. They don't just get on my live and say it to my face, or nobody come to me and say it to my face. But when you teaching against the grain of history, you
Mm-hmm.
become a target. Dane teaches against the grain of history. I do too.
Mm-hmm.
You become a target of certain people who want to push a certain narrative, and they have been trying to push that for hundreds of years. So, and then by teaching this part of the knowledge, a lot of the truth comes out that's been hidden for thousands of years. See, it's been hidden for thousands of years that our people took corn agriculture to the Nile and taught people astrology over there. It's been hidden for thousands of years. So
Right.
that's breaking the code, and it's kind of telling you where that knowledge came from and what people it came from, and it empowers the people where it came from.
So by listening to you, I'm learning about these Masons. I'm hearing all skin folks ain't kin folks. So I, I'm trying to figure out who these people are. People proudly say they are Mason. So what I'm trying to figure
Okay.
out, are they trying to keep the status quo, the racism up against black and white? So it sounds like everything is going good for them, but then they want everybody else to keep,
Okay.
you know, I'm
As in the Mason teachings, it's not so much black and white.
okay.
The reason I'm showing this melanated Masonic person is because the a lot of people get their information and teachings when they were younger from these type of teachings. So that's why they grow up on the Pan African trail, because they learned it from a Pan African from hundreds of years ago. See, sometimes you have to show the connection of where certain ideology come from and the people where it come from to understand what's going on. Okay, if I'm not from America and I
Hmm.
tell y'all I'm a Mason and I want y'all to leave your land and you from America, what does he gain by you leaving your country and your land? He gains
Change the
he
land.
gains your land.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what he wants. He want to tell you you have no connection to the land. Get out of our way while we get rich off your land, and you go back to Africa,
So
right?
it is trickery and buffoonery.
It's trickery. And this trickery, see, what people don't understand is this has been going on in Europe and Africa way before it got over here. People tricking each other out their land, going to war over land. Um, but when I do my research, they go to war over most of the land that is agriculture land, where you can feed your family
Okay.
on the land. So, and then I go deeper into that. It's mounds right there where the ancient agriculture had in Europe, in France, and Spain. Now I'm like corn over there.
Hmm.
So now I'm like the ancient culture left here, built agriculture fields with mounds, and y'all over there fighting over it because the new age of people over there, the new world of people are fighting over the old world agriculture.
Hmm.
Because corn is an old world agriculture crop. It comes from the old world. It's 10,000 years older, right? So
Right.
now it's starting to look like all the knowledge came from America.
Here. Here. Yes, I listen to the African lines. They are trying to figure it out too, but when they talk about the agriculture over there, I just listen. I think they're trying to
Yeah,
first get their languages down, who's Bantu, who's not.
yeah,
So
yeah.
possibly could the people have come from America and taught them also agriculture because they're not so old.
That's what happened.
So yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, but that's hard to have that conversation with them
Good
right
question.
now. So yeah, keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Do you think you'll get this debate with Omar?
See me, I don't really care if I do or I don't.
Hmm.
I just want to show people that, okay,
You ready?
he attacked. He came at Dane Calloway and bet $20,000. Right now, I've been hearing lately Dane Calloway came back and tried to take the debate for 20,000, and he didn't want to take it. Right. That's what I heard. I saw that this morning. But
Y'all should team up.
the thing is, see, Dane kind of like me. We kind of like some loners. We kind of like, and I respect it about Dane because I understand that a lot, like this internet, and we don't know each other personally. But the thing is, Dane was on the island by himself for a long time.
Long time. I
So,
think he's on Patreon now. I can't even find him.
so by him fighting that fight by himself for so long, I didn't like that Umar came at him by betting money against Dane Calloway for a
Okay.
debate. Dane is a national treasure to my people.
Right,
Don't
right.
mess with Dane.
I heard that.
I don't even do debates. You never saw me on a debate.
Right, right. Dana's on
I
YouTube.
said, okay, cool. You want to play the money thing and debate our people teaching knowledge of our real culture. So I got it back. I got 50,000. How about that, Umar?
Dang, he gonna hear that because
Now we gonna try to. Now
Umar
we gonna
like
see
that
what.
money.
Now we gonna start coming at y'all like y'all come at us.
That's right.
Cause we can prove it now, and you not finna play on us about no money or about no think you gonna punk somebody out about some money. It's not finna
Right,
happen on my watch. Cause like I say, Dane is a national treasure.
right,
Leave
right.
Dane alone.
I know. Leave him
Leave
alone.
him
Let him
alone. If he
figure it
teaching
out.
what he teaches to believe to be true, and he researches it like I do,
Right,
it's
right.
the same way you research Egypt, and you don't get the same meaning out of Egypt as I do. There are different perspectives in the knowledge. So he has his own opinion. I got mine, but I believe in what Dane is saying because I researched everything Dane said years ago, and it's all true.
It's all true. Ain't that something? That's
So
something.
that makes Dane a national treasure in my eyes.
In
Only,
our
only
eyes.
a couple of guys that can even. Rod Hayes, one of them. Dane. These guys got real information of indigenous to Americans. So
Hmm.
2 or 3 of these guys don't mess with it because I got their back and I don't even know them. Now I talked to the Rod Hayes a couple of times. I did talk to Rod Hayes. Rod Hayes does want to come on my live and we talk. We bounce some knowledge back and forth for the people. Shout out to Rod Hayes and
Well, let me tell you this, Mr. Truth.
yeah.
If y'all started like the comedy Kings of Comedy, if y'all toured, y'all brothers, y'all got my seat sold.
Thank you.
I will follow y'all. I just love the knowledge. I just can't wait till you brothers get together and be stronger and more supportive of each other. Y'all should just try to get that collab going so everybody could y'all could wake up a whole bunch of people
Right.
real quick. And y'all gonna need some foot soldiers. So y'all need to get it. Y'all if you and Dean hooked up, I don't know the other guys, but y'all got a good head on your shoulder. You can't just follow everybody.
Yeah, you're
But
right. You're right.
you on here rolling the
So
corn,
much.
get it going. And
So
just man, everybody will want to see. Even Dr. Umar, people will pay to come see a debate. And we need to get back to those debates. Those was a powerful thing back in the day for black people. You can get a college scholarship on debating. And yeah, I think
so much.
it'll be good.
Great question. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank
I'm
you.
looking forward to that debate. Now y'all got me waiting. I'll
I
go
hope
see that
I hope it happens for the people. I hope it
All
happens.
right.
Thank you
Take
so much.
care.
Follow Step Up. Follow Step. I got a couple more people in the thing. I got some questions before I get out of here. Follow Step Up. Great question. Like I say, this just brain banging. This just brain banging. Ain't no violence. Ain't no hate for nobody. Ain't no I want something bad to happen to nobody. Ain't none of that going on. That's not what I prescribe to. That's not what I'm on. I'm brain banging. I'm banging up here. Right here. This where Kings book, right here. So this ain't no act to try to embarrass nobody or none of that. I just want to show people that there is a different side of this knowledge, that people have been teaching the same stuff over and over again, and it is not true. And it's time for somebody to step up and start saying something about this and teaching the truth to our people, right? This brain banging, like Rod Hayes said, this real brain banging right here. This, you don't get in there and people don't always shank it out and fight it out. They get in there and brain bang it out, right? So that's what this is about. And when you do that with the truth, your people learn. It's all about the people learning when it comes to the end of the day. I just want my people to learn, right? If I school somebody who they think is the intellectual, they gonna learn from it. They're gonna be like, damn, we know the truth now. Just schooled Umar Johnson on something he don't even know nothing about. Because some of these people don't know about. See, first you got to learn your own culture. First you got to learn your own culture, right? All 100% of your own culture before you even try to save you from somewhere else. You got to learn the culture of your people all over the world and see which one is the oldest. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people just learn Egypt culture, Africa's culture. A lot of people just learn Sumerian culture, Indus Valley culture. They don't even look at the Americas for ancient culture because history taught you that America has no ancient culture. And that is not true, people. So when you put the American side with the Sumerian and the Egyptian side, now you start to see the big picture of the world. Now the true teachings are starting to come out where it really came from. Egypt talked about Atlanteans. America is Atlantis, people. This is the simplest way I can explain it without going deep into receipts. Sumerians talked about Atlanteans. Atlanteans in America, people. That's where I put the knowledge together at. They even said they got it from Atlanteans. Somebody migrated to Samaria and rode the corn. Y'all want to turn them into aliens. Nah. We're not going to let you do that. We're not going to let you take to American knowledge and turn it into aliens, big dog. We're not going to let you do that. We're not going to let you take melanated people's teachings and work on the ground with star alignments and astrology and give it to aliens, bro. We're not going to let you do that, Billy Carson. You can't do that. Give it to the people who actually done it. Research who actually migrated to Samaria and put the mounds in their corn and irrigated the Euphrates River. These ain't no damn shapeshifters. See all that shapeshifter, reptilian shit, get that shit out the way, bro. Get to the real teachings. People came there and taught y'all how to grow crops and build mounds. Where they come from. Earth said what? Shapeshifters? Is the Sumerians? I know he didn't say that. Ain't no way he said that. Okay, I don't say no way he said that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. So, this is what I want y'all to know. This is what I want y'all to know. Mr. Wilson, let me get one question, one comment. I'll follow Mr. Wilson. Follow Mr. Wilson. Receive Goddess, how you doing? I love you and I'm in love with you.
Grand Rising God.
How you doing?
You know I could not wait. I want him. But man, he's not gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it. You know how long Dane Calloway been trying to have a debate with him
Yeah. You
for
right.
free.
You right.
Man,
You
if
right.
Port City them want some smoke,
I'm
hey,
on all three of them.
tag me in, bro. I know you got it by yourself, but tag me in. I already know
See, he
our,
tagged me again today.
huh?
He tagged me again today, so I'm like, okay, cool. Y'all come on. Y'all come on. But I'm not finna get up here and waste my time with y'all because I look at y'all as not the information. Y'all ain't even got no, I ain't never got a receipt. I never got a receipt out of them people that was worth even looking into.
You're right. Like they don't even come to my lives. If they do, they slide in and slide out, straight up. Like people see me go live,
Yeah.
they don't come around. I don't have weird people coming up on my panels or none of that.
Me
But
neither.
when I go to other people panels, I see them. They try to silence. You know what I'm saying? But I know the trickery and the stalk that they come from. You know what I'm saying? What they do when you understand, like me reading quantum physics books and all of that about the mind. I've worked in mental disability for over 20 years. You know, so they do a lot of mind games and brainwashing. Just look at how they try to paint their narrative. They
Yeah.
always try to paint their perspective by the way how they love to repeat things over and over again. Dr. Shoemaker. Even the word doctor is so sorcery. You get what
Exactly.
I'm saying? Bro, I'm telling you, the receipts that I just slapped out about them, bro, they get paid for what they do.
Now, something you just said is powerful.
I
That
mean,
that doctor word, that's powerful.
yes. Yes, it is. It's
But see,
culture.
the European culture, African culture uses labels to make them seem like they're more powerful than normal people, right? So they put the doctor, the PhD, the associate's degree. They try to put that in your face
Pharmaceutical.
to make you think that they are more intellectual than you, when really they not even smart at all.
They're not. They are what you would call the great and powerful eyes. The great he is a illusionist. He act like he got so much power, but he really smokes and
And I,
trinkets
and I
and
read a
fireworks.
I read an old book that said a man who knew no magic portrayed to be a wizard. Just
Yep.
cause, just because portraying to be a wizard scares the people off.
Yep.
So you can bluff your way, but you don't really have the knowledge. You just bluffing with the presentation. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Like for instance, the movie The Wizard of Oz. I mean, people
Behind
didn't
the curtain, it's
understand
some
that, right?
power stuff, yeah.
I read the books of The Wizard of Oz before The Wizard of Oz. So when they came out with The Great and Powerful Oz, I said, bro, think about it. He fell in
Exactly.
love with the Wicked Witch of the West, but he really fell in love with the Good Witch of the North, quote unquote. So both of them knew before Dorothy even came that he didn't have no power. So why would the Good Witch of the North to give the unalive of the East the you know what I'm saying, give her shoes to Dorothy and then tell her that she got to find him to go home, and then he told her she got to unalive the Witch of the West when all taken, you know what I'm saying, like she was already coming for him.
Exactly.
They both knew it just for the end to come, and she say, oh, you had the opportunity to go home all this whole time, all you had to do was click your heels. Like, you, who's really the Wicked Witch? Because she was wearing a crown and stuff like
You
Queen
dropped another
Elizabeth.
jewel. We got to start clicking our heels.
Yes, I'm telling
We
you,
got to
bro.
start coming together, going to these places, clicking our heels.
And I wanted to tap into something.
That's the truth.
These Pan Africans, bro, they very dangerous.
Yeah,
These fraternities, these
they are.
colleges.
They are.
Um,
They are.
um,
John F. Kennedy said it.
yeah,
John
for
F. Kennedy
sure.
said these people have vast resources, vast reach. They got all type of things set up already to put a regular person in the cross. And then when John F. Kennedy said it, he tied to the secret societies, which he talking about these people.
Yeah, like
It took his
it's
head off, so that shows the power of these people. But
exactly. You know, like on the dollar bill, the back of the dollar bill, the pyramid,
yeah,
and you see how the top of the pyramid is separated.
yeah,
Do you know
separate.
the Moorish one is connected?
Yeah, you separate the knowledge from the people.
Yeah.
That's what it stands
So
for.
all in all, bro, these every last one of the African countries are Pan African countries, bro.
Yeah,
That Every last one of them import.
The people
You
who
get
run
what
them
I'm
are
saying,
Pan
bro?
Africans.
Huh?
The people who run these countries are Pan African.
Right.
They come from
So,
under these teachings. Same stuff. These
right.
killer leaders are coming from the same teachings Umar teaches.
Yes. They really Canaanites. Because they
They-
the ones that took over the my sons. You know what I'm saying? So when you in it, but bro, like the fact that these people get paid, this is the reason why Trump went for the reservations and all of that. These reservations are on places that we know of. Already our ancestors knew that had raw minerals. You know what I'm saying? Gold, uranium, iridium. Now, iridium, that's supposed to be like I know I'm probably butchering the word, but it's supposed to be in Haiti. But where they find it at is up in Montana and Idaho area, which is off limits. So these people have been getting contracts through the reservations to literally extract from our lands, put African names on it, making everybody think that they're digging it up from Africa and getting paid and re-exporting it. It's like they really have us paying for water, fruits, diamonds, gold, and stuff when it's plentiful to the soil. Like, bro, they dangerous. Like the average income that they make a month, 4,000 to 13,000 a month, 80,000 to 200,000 a year. No wonder they've been on these platforms for so long and don't care about nothing. I know our historic. I know his whole family bloodline. Bro, you was a British.
Exactly.
What do you mean? Like, bro,
I'm
these people.
gonna tell you something real, man. A lot of these people are not from here. A lot of these people teaching the knowledge that they trying to teach of our land. They bloodline is not from here.
They're not.
A lot of them. And I don't even acknowledge him no more because, like I say, if you're not connected to it, I don't think you should teach it. That's how I feel.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
read
And that should be banned, bro.
I'm not finna go teach no knowledge as if I'm the Queen of England. That's not my knowledge to teach. She teaches the knowledge from the basis of the standpoint of her people looking good. It's a lot of more different countries and people like that, but a lot of these people are not connected to this stuff. I don't even listen to their knowledge no more. I don't even acknowledge it no more because I know where once you know where something is coming from, you understand their agenda, right?
Yep.
So that's how since New Year's I've been we know the truth now.
I already
I
know.
already talk to certain people. They steal my energy. They talking about things that ain't got nothing to do with their family land. Talking about, I know it's all knowledge.
Ego.
It's all knowledge at the end of the day, but are you really connected to it to be searching it like that? That lets me know that you coming from a place of a
Bias.
wannabe. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't wannabe still energy because those are cultural simulators. When you a wannabe, then you're gonna try to make it look like it's you at the end of the day because you know how good it look. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of wannabes, and
There's a lot of egos, bro. It's like
there's a lot of egos too.
when it comes to this knowledge, I've seen a lot of them fall over ego. It's like they get stagnant in their information, and then they kind of hide the truth because it best fits them, and that's where you wrong at. It's all about the truth, whether if it's good or bad.
You can scratch
You may think it's good.
You can scratch the story out lying. You see what I'm saying?
Tell them, bro. Tell them, bro, because
You can scratch Power 1 to Power 32 line, making up storylines.
quick.
Instead of just giving me 3 solid seasons, you're gonna give me 25 seasons, the other 22 seasons scratched out lines about aliens and about, you see what I'm saying?
Bro, when they get to
so
that
my people can understand. You scratch out the storyline with bullshit. Stupid.
Bro, when it gets to that alien stuff, oh man, it's just the grenochromes and giggles or wiggles underneath the ground. Bro, that's just trying to keep you from the dime and
Exactly.
bro, they trying to keep you from finding them CHILDRENs. That's what it really is. Like, get your courage. That's what the Wizard of Oz is. Get you some brain, right? Get you some heart.
Don't click on your shit.
and then have Toto with you because Toto made sure he warned everybody.
And
I'm
make
telling
Toto
you,
make sure Toto barking when the undocumented come around. Simple.
bro, I've been crashing. I ain't been crashing out, but bro, this information definitely got to come out. I'm so proud of you, bro. But I done dug into these movies and all the WARs on how they set all of our melanated men up. Like Malta, Europe is literally Malta, Montana, bro. Like they is lying about everything. It's the Truman Show. And us speaking the truth exposes who they is. Like the whole reason why they want to take TikTok down is for people like us, bro.
Exactly. We
People
are
like us.
we are the people who can damage America. We can damage America's history. We can damage America. We can crash. We are the people that can crash America, and they know that. That's why
Yeah.
we're always the enemy.
Yeah.
Melanated people with knowledge are always the enemy of this government because you can crash them. If enough people tap into what you're really saying, you can crash these people, and they know that, and that's why they're so hard on us about it.
Man, bro. And I'm ready to crash it. Like all
Me
the
too.
religions. Bro, look, I'm crash test dumb. I'm just saying. All of these religions gone. All of these colleges gone. Bring it back to let's get these kids out of the prison or school, you know what I'm saying, the school to prison pipeline. Let's get them back to cultivating the land. Like, bro, bro, like even people like Ben Crump. People don't even know what civil rights attorneys are. They don't back us, they back the Commonwealth.
Exactly.
We pay the department, the police departments, and all of them because we are under the U.S. whatever. You know what I'm saying? So all in all,
You got to understand
he
what funded the corporation anyway. Our
right
culture funded all their corporations.
sure did, and the minerals from it's all about the land. But I'm just saying, like him, right? In particular, he knows legalese. He steady calling them Black and African American, knowing they ain't gonna get no justice. So now his whole thing is to get the money.
Yeah.
He sued the departments and all of that, which he's suing us, right?
Yeah.
Him and Russell Simmons have a diamond company that they don't tell nobody about. Guess who the CEO is? A white tea woman. Bro, the same.
I didn't know that. That's fire. I didn't know that.
Bro, I'm telling you, the fact that these people, anytime you have the richest black dude is a Nigerian, right? That company, Dangote, is a Pan-African company, and they extract crude oil and petroleum from us and send it to their Nigerian refinery. And guess where that is?
Where?
Ontario.
Canada.
Canada, bro.
The Ottoman Empire.
Man.
full of Freemasons.
Full of trigglets and gigglets. But yeah, no, like at the end of the day, I'm just ready for this whole this system cannot be restored. It got to be destroyed.
Gotta be
Period.
destroyed. It's too
And
corrupt.
it's the reason why our ancestors were in charge of the rest of the world eating, bro. Because
Exactly.
these people is diabolical, and the more we consciously rise, everything is going to be in its place. That's why you see Trump doing what he's doing. Now, even though it's, we still have to be aware, we have to get back to that. I just want everybody to fix and heal themselves first. Everybody talking about coming together and, oh man, it's a big separation.
There
No,
you
everything
go.
that's happening right now is supposed to happen. You need to resonate with who you resonate with.
There you
Start
go.
believing people when they show you who you is. Why don't you do yourself a favor? Forgive yourself, right? Learn from the past while you're in the present. Your future will be great, and stay
There you go.
grounded. Stay 10 toes down like the roots of these trees, man. Don't be
I
easily
just was saying that before you got up here.
for real, bro.
Kick myself at the beginning of the year, like, okay, certain things I can't even
I can't be around.
knowledge no more at all. Like it don't even exist. Because it's not reality to my reality. It's reality to somebody else's reality. So I gotta let all that go. And I don't want to let it go with no bitter,
Right. You want them to eat, just not at your table.
there's no ill intention. None of that. I gotta some people let stuff go, but they still have ill intention.
Yeah.
You gotta let it go without ill intention. And once I've done that, I can feel the difference. I can tell the difference. I can
Yeah, you're free.
be free of, things that harm
Anything.
your energy with bad teachings and thoughts.
Yes. I'm telling you, bro, it's free. You know what I'm saying? To make you feel good because, we have to focus on ourselves. That's the only way how they was able to get us. It's like, look, as long as we keep giving them control over telling us who we is, they will continuously be in power.
Exactly.
By us doing our genealogy is the most detrimental thing to them. You get what I'm saying? Because that exposes the truth that when you read old books before the 1800s, you will see that race still today is a social construct. Politics ain't got nothing to do with skin color.
Exactly.
It's a social class,
You gotta
which means if
understand there
you
were
are the YT,
blackamoors, there were white.
bro, I'm
All
telling
of them
you,
got the same teaching. Just because they got different skin color, he got the same teaching as George Washington.
yep,
Same teaching as Chris Hall got the same teaching as Andrew Jackson.
yep.
It
The
don't
only difference between them is they are the conquerors of the Moor bloodline. That's it.
see when it came over here. See over there, everybody was on the same playing field.
Mm-hmm.
When it came here, YT people understood that I have to make these people inferior over here
Right,
to run this country different than the way Europe and Africa was running.
right.
Now they try to make these melanated people the inferior people on this land because they built this land from the ground up with all of this knowledge that they had put together. Well, all that bad, you know, corrupted knowledge they brought from over there. They understand to be on top of the food chain. We got to make these people inferior to us on to American land.
Yes.
And so we could be on top of that when we at the end end up running this country.
Right. Like, for instance, they basically stole the 42 laws of Mott and came down with 10 commandments. You feel me? They turned the book of the living to the book of the unalive. Period.
They
That's
got the Ten Commandments, all that stuff come from us.
but I'm just saying, just using it as a
All of
metaphor.
it.
Yeah, all of it. All of it.
Once those people understood, see this the part of knowledge that people that I put out there that people didn't really catch.
Let's go.
It's only so much from Egypt you can learn, right? Egypt is the middle of the knowledge. So Egypt is already so far down the line in history that they are teaching that they have man deities, right? But when you go back to the mounds, the first people to put the knowledge out there was transformed into Egyptology. The mounds are telling it pure in nature, without corruption, without man deities. Hebrews had no idols. See, people took the mound knowledge out of the equation, but the YT man always understood that the mound knowledge was exactly where you get the truth from that is not watered down. Egypt is not the place to get the exact truth from. The mounds are. That's why they love these mounds. These YT people love the mounds. They know what they are. We look over them because we look for the big shiny pyramid. They looking for the dirty mound in Mississippi with the most ancient knowledge that you're going to find on the face of the earth. That's why they raided all of these mounds in America. And they know where the original organic knowledge came from. It came from the mounds. They know it.
Came definitely from our ancestors because they keep digging them. Like, even these DNA, we all know that it's for entertainment purposes. They don't even use ancient or unalive nothing. It's just they use regions, number one. Number two, they don't use ancient Egyptian bones or mummies at all.
Exactly.
So they do it to paint their narrative. They don't even use every region in Africa or nowhere. Like, bro, the fact that these people continuously see, it's like the more they consume us, the more they understand that they think that they understand about us, and they don't understand nothing. They ain't got no power. Look at that mouth. Crazy work. Y'all continue to tap the screen. Thank y'all for the gifts.
They don't understand. They don't understand.
Don't even know what
So
we're
much.
standing on.
That was a great conversation. Everybody appreciate you when you get up here. I appreciate you too. Thank
I
you.
appreciate you. Hey man, I'm gonna have to hit you up. I followed your YouTube. I hope that's yours. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
We definitely gotta cook. because
Let's
it's some
go there.
information I want to give you,
We're gonna
brother.
go there and just cook one day and just I'm gonna just drop it on YouTube. We're gonna do that. I got you.
I got you. All right, peace, peace. Thank y'all for the gifts. I'll be in the comments.
Y'all follow Receipt Goddess right now. Follow Receipt. Me and Receipt Goddess have been swapping information forever. We've been, she dropped receipts. I love it. Like I say, I'm a student. I'm a student also. You got something you want to show me you think I ain't seen, send it to me. Ain't no ego about it. If I ain't never saw it, I ain't never saw it. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to study it. And that's what this is about. See, a lot of people wouldn't even take a receipt from a goddess because of their ego. But the matriarch started all of this. Mother Goddess started all of this. So they see things men don't always see. And that's a fact. We look at things different. So you have to go full circle with your people. This is what made us so powerful. We was our people with gods and goddesses busting down information, making decisions about our people's future. And we just can't. In our ancient history, they came together to make sure the future of their people was great. They didn't split up. The man and the woman didn't split up. They stood together. As you see pharaohs with the wife and they stood together with the knowledge and tried to push their people forward the best way they knew how in their time and age, right? So that's what this is about. YT people tried to make it all masculine, all men knowledge. No. Shit, no. Not true at all. That's why you see mound builders buried with their wife and kids, pharaohs buried with their wife and kids. It was a connection between the man and the woman. The connection between the man and the woman, the only way you're going to get to the knowledge. You can't get to it by yourself. You can't get to it as just a man or just a woman. Got to be a full circle thing. The man with the force is force sometimes, and sometimes it's finesse. The woman can lay it on you softly when sometimes the situation can lay it softly. The man lay it aggressive, and sometimes you have to lay it aggressive. But it got to be a balance. See what I'm saying? The balance is what powers your people. The thinking of the people together, balancing the thought process out makes the best decisions. I'm gonna say it like that. It's not too aggressive and it's not too passive. It just makes the best full circle, decision. And I believe in it. And so I want people to understand this. So all these people with egos, you're teaching. So give me a 2 if you hear me. I'm finna get ready to get out of here. Give me a 2 if you hear me. Give me a 2 and to hear you. Give me a 2 if you hear me. He said, the man makes the law and makes the orders. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. Nature makes the laws. Laws come from nature. The real laws come from nature. Man makes man-made laws, but the laws of nature of the laws of the people our people went by. We didn't go by no man-made laws or no laws made by a woman or a man. It's not about that. Well, by nature's laws, right? See, let me explain something y'all hear me? Give me a 2. Give me a 2, my phone ring. Give me a 2. Give me a 2 if you hear me. Y'all hear me? Give me a 2. Give me a 2 if you hear me. Give me a 2 if you hear me. Y'all hear me good now? See, the old culture, the old culture, the evil was not as high as it is today. So we didn't see today. We expect evil. We expect evil today because of so much corruption over time and so many bad things and bad people. We expect evil now. Back then, they didn't expect evil because they never knew. They talked about the underworld and evil, but that wasn't come from evil things happening. They knew it was possible evil things can happen. So we put this in our teachings, but evil things are not just happening like they are today, back then, right? So you got to understand that. So our people were always looking to the positive side because it wasn't evil around like that. So everybody's vibration was high. Everybody was high vibration. Everybody was, speaking of good and doing good things. And it wasn't we become paranoid because things have happened to us over time. So we become paranoid because of the things that happen to us. We introduce an evil thought because we messed with somebody who was evil, or we was around some evil things going on, or we seen some bad things. Now we know this stuff is real. Now we accept evil in our everyday life. But if you've never been around these type of things, in ancient culture, you speak on it, but you don't believe in things to go that way because you never saw it before with your own eyes, right? So by the time colonizers came here, we had never seen evil. We had never seen wars. We had never seen diseases. We had never seen people stabbing people in the back and poisoning water systems and taking kids and snatching our youth. And we had never seen nothing like that. So that's when things started to switch on this continent. When those people from those countries, and I'm not just going to say YT, but those people from that side of the world came over here and brought all of the evil that they had went through in their side of the world over here. Now it's on us like that because we starting to see it. We starting to see how people get unalived. We starting to see bad things happening. Whole camps set on fire and cornfields set on fire. And I even got a video about colonizers setting cornfields on fire, trying to starve the melanated Indian out, man. This stuff is real, bro. And when you speak of a chosen people, these chosen people feared no evil because they never saw no evil. That's why they didn't fear evil, because they never experienced evil until different other type of people start coming around, right? Like natives, like YT people. Because they always speaking about the mound builder was attacked by the native. That's true. Native barbarians was attacking civilized mound builders. Ancient Americans, melanated ancient Americans. So that's where they come from. That's why we put up the high. That's how we put up the high mounds, the forts, the star forts. All of that comes from looking down over the hill to see barbarians coming, hunter-gatherers coming. Now they use them as military forts. Crazy, right? But I wanted to just put that out there, man. But great live today. I love y'all, and I'm in love with you. Galil at the gun. I just come to teach in virtue and hope somebody learns something. And I apologize for going at these people about money and all that stuff. I don't really do that, but sometimes you got to get on their level to show them. Every now and then you pop out and get on their level to show them that this is what y'all really want to do. This is what y'all really, really want to do. Y'all don't really, really want to do it, but if you really, really want to do it, it's going to hurt you. I'm going to make sure it hurts you if you really, really, really won't smoke. You really, really want to get in the round with these 12 rings with Floyd, these 12 rounds, it gonna hurt. You want to get in here with Tank? Come on. But you gonna hurt you. You can't leave unscathed. You can't leave unbothered, unscathed with a free debate. Now you can't leave truth now like that. I gotta leave with some of your. I gotta leave with something. Like Denzel said, I came here and I gotta leave with nothing. I gotta leave here with something. So y'all want to play with me? I gotta leave with something, man. But y'all have a great day, man. I'm gonna put this on YouTube if you missed the first part of the teaching. Y'all go subscribe to my YouTube. The link is in my bio. Subscribe to my Instagram. As We Know the Truth Now 1. Appreciate y'all for the cash apps. I appreciate y'all for, and y'all just do that out of love, and I don't even be on it like that, but I appreciate y'all. Y'all just look out for me. I really, really appreciate that, every last one of y'all. I appreciate the people doing the super thanks on YouTube, sharing the videos, commenting. Appreciate all that. I appreciate the likes, the reposts, everything. I appreciate everything because everything is powerful to me. All energy is powerful to me. Some I worked on and studied and gave it to you, and you learned something. If you learned something from it and you showed some love for that, that is the highest gratitude I can get from people on this earth. So I love y'all and I'm in love with you, man. Y'all have a great day. Lil had the gun, roll the corn. We know the truth now. And Pork Chop City, 60,000, the whole syndicate by Monday. Don't forget that. Y'all copy this and post it. I love y'all. Have a good